Welcome back to my channel. Today it's time for my collective haul for June. And as I'm sure you guys have noticed in the past couple of collective hauls here on my channel, I don't do a lot of shopping anymore. I used to buy a lot of stuff all the time, and there are several reasons why I don't shop as much anymore. For one, I'm not a crazy rich person. I'm a freelancer. Some months I don't make as much money as I do other months, so I need to save money to make sure that I have money in case I have one of those months where I don't have that much work to do. And also, I already have a shit ton of stuff. I don't really need to keep jamming shit in my closet because it's so full in there, let me tell you. And I try to sell stuff off at least once or twice every year. And I'm also thinking about the environmental aspect. I've always liked buying stuff secondhand, like thrifting, but I've been getting even more into that lately, especially when it comes to the thrifted item as a stepping off point for a DIY project. I really love DIYing. It's such a big part of my life and such a big part of punk for me. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to explain in case you guys are like, oh, your haul videos are so short nowadays. That's just how it's gonna be. So this month we're gonna start off with some cosmetic products or makeup products or beauty products or however you want to categorize them. And unfortunately it's not anything crazy exciting. It's mostly a refill of stuff that I've already been using before, but I ran out. And for those of you who are new to the channel, maybe if you want to see like the stuff I use every time I put on makeup and you don't want to watch a full makeup tutorial, I'm going to show you some of those items now. So the first items I have are these 5. These are all by Essence. This is my all-time favorite mascara. I've been using it for years and years. It's called the Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Mascara. It is waterproof and just fan-fucking-tastic. It's got a big brush, which is the kind of brush that I prefer. And the best thing about this is that it costs like $3. It's just so friggin' cheap. So I got 3 refills because I'm running low, and then I also got 2 refills of my favorite primer, also by Essence. It's called the Get Picture Ready Pore Refining Mattifying Primer. I really love this primer, and again, it's very, very cheap. I don't have the receipt in front of me right now, but it's like $2.50, something like that. Very, very, very cheap. Essence is not sold in Sweden, so my favorite place to buy these items from is a German website, which is called Cosmetic for Less. They have the entire Essence brand and a bunch of other really cheap, but still high quality, cruelty-free brands. So it's a great place to shop when you want to get a lot of stuff, but you don't have a lot of money. So yeah, I'm just happy to have a refill of my go-to must-have products. Next up, I have this. You guys have been requesting that I do an updated like skincare routine kind of video, and I thought I would do that. So I thought I would actually show you what kind of day cream I'm currently using. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I fucking suck at taking care of my skin, and I've been trying to get better at it because I have really, really dry skin, so I really should take better care of it. This is a day cream that I'm using now. I just purchased it this month, that's why I'm showing it to you here. And it's by a Swedish brand, so I have no friggin' idea if you can get this in any other country. It's actually ICA, which is a grocery store. This is their own brand of eco-friendly, non-perfumed products. And this is a day cream. It says that it's made right here in Sweden. It's got aloe vera and chamomile in it. And it is produced right here in Sweden. It is certified by EcoCert Green Life according to a Cosmos standard, which means that it is as friendly as possible to nature. Even the package, it's made from sugarcane, so it's totally recyclable. I've only used it for a couple of days so far because I literally just got it, but so far so good, I have to say. And this was about 60 Swedish krona or something, which is pretty cheap for a day cream. And the last makeup product that I have to show you in this month's haul is my all-time favorite liquid eyeliner. This one is by Isadora, which means that it is cruelty-free. It's called the Glossy Eyeliner, and it's in the color 40 Chrome Black. This is also waterproof, as you can tell up here. And this is just the best liner ever. It's what I use both to do actual like wing liners and stuff, but I also use it for my eyebrows, for whenever I do other kinds of details on my face, like dots or stars, or like the war paint I have on today, anything like that. This is just so good. It lasts so well. I can go swimming in this and it's not gonna come off. We're gonna continue the haul with some clothes that were given to me by my husband. You guys know that he gives me t-shirts when they're kind of ruined, like from deodorant and stuff, and then I DIY them and turn them into tank tops. Well, he gave me a bunch of them the other day and I'm really excited, and I'm gonna make a video where I DIY a bunch of t-shirts into different things. I have a bunch of those videos already, but they're so much fun to make, so I'm gonna make another one. And I also have 2 t-shirts that are actually from when I was a kid that I'm gonna cut up into stuff in that same video. Those 2 were actually brought here by my parents when they visited the other day. They've just been lying around their house for years. And I was like, do you guys still have this and that? And they had a look and they still had it and they brought it, and I'm so excited. They're in kind of rough shape. Like there's some holes in one of them and one has been like miscolored. But you know what? I don't actually care because it works with my aesthetic. Let's just, yeah. So I'm gonna move into the other room because that's where I keep that stuff. So let's go in there. Okay, so the lights are completely different in here, and I have a door open because it's so hot. Even though I have 3 fans going, it's still so hot. So sorry if you hear traffic and stuff, but I can't close it or I will pretty much perish from the heat. All right, so I'll start with the 2 t-shirts that my parents brought that are from my childhood. The first one is just, oh, it means so much to me. It's Mario! Super Mario Brothers! I still have my old school 8-bit Nintendo from when I was a kid, which I'm sure you guys know. I love that I have it. It still works. I played every chance I get. And to have the t-shirt, it's just, yeah, it feels pretty good. So I'm going to cut this into a tank top in that upcoming video. And then the other t-shirt they brought me, this is such a goofy thing. This is from a marathon called Maja Gräddnosloppet. Maja Gräddnos is this cat right here, this kitty, who is part of a storyline all about cats, which is like a traditional story here in Sweden, and they named the race or the marathon or whatever after that cat, and they had it going for so long. I don't know if they still do it because this is in Uppsala and I don't live there anymore. I haven't lived there for 11 years, so I don't really know what's going on there anymore. But this is the one time that I actually ran the marathon together with my mom. She ran it every year. She's like a crazy fit person. And I say ran, but we kind of walked through most of it, actually. You were allowed to do that. You were allowed to do it like a fun family thing. You could bring your kids and stuff. It's from 93, so I was 11 at the time. So yeah, this is more like nostalgia than anything else. But again, it's gonna get cut up into a tank top as well. So next I have 3 t-shirts from my husband. These are all gonna get cut into tank tops. The first one is this. Zombie, the dead are among us. I do like my zombies, so that's gonna be fun. This one is so freaking cool. Zombie hunter, and this big ass shotgun on here. Yes. And then the last one is a trailer park, and darn proud of it, t-shirt. And I have one more thing to show you in this part of the collective haul. I think the only part that's going to be left after this is the SHEIN things. It's this little glass. I don't know if you can read, but it says aquavit or aquavit, and there's a boat or a ship. Can you even see it? So this is a snaps glass. A glass for drinking snaps or aquavit. And some of you might be thinking, what the fuck is that? Is it like a shot? Yes and no. A shot you drink from a tiny little glass with no foot, and it's usually pretty sweet or salty or something like that. Snaps or aquavit is traditional here in Scandinavia, and it is alcohol that is flavored only with herbs. It's very, very strong. You sip it and sing songs usually when you have like a pickle herring party during midsummer or something like that. It's very traditional, and not everybody likes it. I really like it, and I enjoy making my own kinds of snaps as well. And we didn't have any proper snaps glasses, and I found 4 of these at a thrift store for 20 Swedish krona each. So I decided that I had to have them. So we now have 4. I had 4 black ones before, but black, you can't even see like what it looks like in the glass. As cool and gothy as it is drinking from black glasses, I like being able to see the liquid I'm about to drink down into my throat. So yeah, this is handmade crystalline from a brand in Norway, actually. and they do drink aquavit as well. So that's that. Next up, we have this month's items from SHEIN, where there's a crazy sale going on at the time. So head on over and take a look among all the goodies. The first item that I picked out is these pants, tartan pants, kind of geeky looking, which I thought was fun. They're called carrot pants, and they're folded up like this in the photos, but they arrive unfolded, looking like this. They fit nicely. They're actually really soft. I thought they might be itchy, but they're not. And I do prefer them when they're folded up. I think it makes it look more punkish. And I would definitely wear these with my red Docs and a cool band tee. I think that would look awesome. The second item is a little set of a crop top and some shorts in dark red with black details. Also very nice and soft. It also comes in light gray and black as well as dark gray and black. And this is also very comfortable and perfect for when it's this hot outside as it's been lately. A little bit transparent, but I don't actually mind. I really like all of these. You'll find the direct links to all of the items in the caption box to this video. Next, I have 4 completely random items from different places. The first is something that is very handy when you sell at flea markets frequently, like I tend to do at least a couple times every year, and it is a clothing rack. I got it from Clas Ohlsson, which is a shop that has, well, everything pretty much. So I got a clothing rack from them, and it's black, obviously. It measures 1.5 meters, and I used it a couple of weeks ago selling stuff at an outdoors flea market, and it's really sturdy and handy. And it cost me 249 Swedish krona, so totally worth it. The next item is something that I purchased off of a website called softskin.se, which is here in Sweden. They offer eco-friendly and cruelty-free skincare products and hair products. And the product that I got was Bentonite clay. This is the one. It's by a brand called Anita Grant. And Bentonite clay, if you're not familiar with that, is something you use to treat your skin or your hair. And it's natural, obviously, because it's clay and it's supposed to be good for you and stuff. And the only thing I used it for so far, because it only arrived like a couple days ago, is actually to make a teeth whitening mixture. I posted about this on Instagram and I was friggin' surprised at how well it worked. I have naturally yellowish teeth and my enamel is very, very sensitive, so I shouldn't and I can't get my teeth whitened chemically because number one, it would hurt really, really bad, and number two, it would damage my teeth a lot. So the only choice I have is using natural remedies. So I wanted to try this, and I saw an Instagrammer do a little mix of a bunch of stuff. Go look at the Instagram post about this. It looks like this. I'll put it somewhere here, and you can see the recipe if you want to try it yourself. And it actually worked. Like, you brush your teeth once and it instantly makes them whiter. And it doesn't make them whiter in a sense that it whitens them. It doesn't bleach your teeth. What it does is get rid of like a bunch of dirt and stuff that your toothpaste alone doesn't get rid of. It like sucks it out pretty much using only natural products and spices and stuff. It was just so much fun. I just wanted to try it, and it actually worked. I'm not going to be using it every single day the way that this Instagrammer recommended. I think her name is Farah, because it can be damaging if you use it too much. So I'll use it like whenever I feel like I just want to bling up my teeth a little bit. But I'm going to use the clay for other stuff too, like face masks and stuff. Probably not for my hair. I don't know. I don't have much hair, so. Moving on, I have a little jacket that I thrifted today, actually. It's a very spontaneous purchase. It was so cheap, and I was looking for something to wear for midsummer. I didn't find anything, but then I found this instead, and I was like, you know what? I want a simple black jacket. The fact that it has 3/4 sleeves is just so great, and I want it so that I can punk it out, put patches on it and studs and whatnot. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do to it, because I do like this model of a jacket, but I want to make it like a dressy punk jacket, if that makes sense to you. So I'll probably end up doing a DIY video where I punk this the fuck out. And I purchased this from Stockholm Stadsmission here in Stockholm, which is a thrift store, and I paid 45 Swedish krona for it. So yeah, I love me some good thrift finds. And then the fourth item is actually a pair of shoes. What? Or sandals, really. I've been walking around in these really, really old, kind of disgusting flip-flops since I was 18, I think. I bought them in Greece when I was there with my family when I was young, and I love them so much. They're still almost completely intact, like not completely, but they're kind of, you know, a little gross and not very nice looking, so they're good for like going to the beach or whatever. But if I want to look a little nicer and cleaner, then yeah, I'd need another option. And other than that, I only have like my Converse sneakers or boots. I don't have any summer shoes. I don't like ballerinas or shoes like that. It looks super weird and girly on me, which I don't like. So I decided I needed a pair of sandals, and these are so basic, but they're so comfortable and they just get the job done. So I'm very excited. I got these from Deichmann, which is a very reasonably priced shoe store. So this is what they look like. The brand is Graceland. Simple, just shove your foot in there and go kind of thing. The sole is very, very soft. And they're nice and soft and very comfy, and just, this is what I wanted. Solid black, no weird like white sole, no crazy rhinestone details, anything like that. Just a plain, simple flip-flop, but that's a little bit nicer than the one I had before. So yeah, that's those two, and I paid 249 Swedish krona for these, so the same as the clothing rack. The final items this month are 5 little bags from Crazy Factory. At the top here, we have 2 sets of plugs for my stretched lobes. They are 30 millimeters in size. First, we have acrylic blue plugs, so they're clear, but blue. And then we have purple silicone plugs. Down here, we have 2 rings for my stretched septum. So these are 5 millimeters thick. First off, we have this one. I just really liked the look of this with the little details. And then we have just a simple plain ring. And as you can tell, these are the kind that you take off, like this little piece here. And then you pull it through and you close it by putting this back on. And then the final item, it looks like there's nothing in this bag, but there is. I just got another one of these clear, transparent silicone tunnels for my stretched septum. So again, 5 millimeters. Crazy Factory doesn't make it very easy to know what the prices are for everything, because this is how they label their stuff on the invoice. So you kind of have to guess which is which. And I'm in a bit of a hurry right now, so I'm just gonna leave this on the screen for a couple of seconds so you can pause if you want to know how much I paid for each item. And these are in Swedish krona. So these are the unit prices and these are the total prices. And all in all, I paid 194 Swedish krona. That is it for this month's haul. Those were all the items that I got. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye!